Hello, everyone. Shay's Creations again. I just came from my psychiatrist appointment and I told him that I wasn't on my depression medicine anymore due to hot flashes. You see this? I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt, which is very rare because I suffer terribly with hot flashes. And I told him that one of the issues that I was having is that I talk too much. And he said to me that due to I can't stand the cell phones, the noise. I don't know how people, but I'm waiting for someone to message me back. I found out about an event tomorrow. And look at my kitchen counter, boys and girls. I've been crafting for days. This is all I'm doing is standing at this kitchen counter, just crafting. That's all I can do. I can't function in any other capacity. I don't want to clean off my desk in there. Now I do clean up here, pretty much every night, but it gets like that back when I start again. But no excuses. I'm just addicted to crafting. But I talked to my doctor. He gonna tell me that if there's absolutely nothing he can give me that will help me not talk so freaking much, and I'm like, uh, I try to stay positive. I try to, focus on, doing the right thing and all of that. But I mean, sometimes it gets annoying when I have to unplug my freaking phone or I have to block, numbers to reduce the amount of times my phone ring because I could be having one conversation and the next conversation and the next conversation, and in my head I'm going crazy because there's a nasty person that live up in there. So I don't know what to freaking do. Yeah, I didn't do it though. I didn't do it. See, I'm trying to be nice. But I just saw somebody in the supermarket and she told me about this event that's right around the corner from my house. But I asked her what time is it. She was like, "Oh, I think it's between 10 and 5." And so you know what that means. She doesn't know the time that needs to be there. If the event starts at 9, I'm usually there, 2 hours early. I like to set up in peace. I don't want to be rushing. I don't want, all of that stuff. But I don't even know where the door is, the entry to this church, and it's going to be partly inside and partly outside, which means I would really like to be on the inside so that the elements, I'm not too bombarded with the chilliness and then the cold and all that other stuff. But I am still thankful. I'm still thankful. And I'm walking in gratitude that I got a roof over my head and shelter because I found out one of the apartments I applied for that I desperately wanted to get into. I'm not going to get into it. They sent me a denial letter yesterday and said that my income was too low. So there goes again living on Portville Lane. Why I can't move from where I live now. But I'm not worried about that. I still have shelter. I still have food, and I have, the basic things I need like paper and junk to craft. Hi. So those are the things that I have to focus on. What I do have instead of what I don't have. Anyway, I am suffering with some of the depression issues that I was suffering with before. And one of those issues is I don't want to cook. So I took out some meat yesterday and I put together some pasta and some ground beef. And if you'd have seen me make that meal, you would have never wanted to watch my channel again. It just looked like I had no interest, no desire, no love, none of that gusto, none of it. Now, in my mind, I want some cabbage. I just left the supermarket getting me a loaf of bread to make me a sandwich. And now I'm sitting here thinking, why did I not get my cabbage when I was in that store? But the good thing was I only had enough in my mind for the bread. And I ended up getting the bread and I left the store with the bread. But then when I came home, I was looking for something in my bag and I found $27, $28. And I'm like, okay, the event tomorrow is 30. So, I dug in my change purse, right, boys and girls, and I found it. The only thing is, I don't know if I could manage a room full of a lot of people, a lot of voices, by myself, like this, like this. But one of the things I'm still happy for is that I do have two events that I know I'm going to, so I'm crafting my heart out. I actually purchased some of these from the Dollar Tree. These are jewelry makers, and I saw someone make earrings with hot glue. So I purchased two of them, and the reason why I purchased two of them is because I want to mirror each earring to the best of my ability. Now, each one comes with one section of the pair of earrings. So this one is a little larger, this one is a little smaller. So I ended up, oh, this hot flash, boys and girls. And yes, I'm having hot flashes still because my bipolar medicine causes hot flashes. And it is a shame. It is a shame and a tragedy what people have to suffer going through mental health illness. If you would have been in that office a little while ago, you would have cried. This lady was in there going crazy. She was going crazy. And I felt so bad. They had to put me in another room because I wasn't going to be able to deal with that. So I want to do some earrings with some different colors and maybe some glitter and stuff like that. So I had to get two of them. So when I'm doing one, I can do the other at the same time, and when I do the touches and stuff like that. So that's my craft for tonight. So what I'm going to do is put away my stuff here. Now I purchased this right here to help me with my my earrings. So this goes on this table over here, over there. And then if you're looking for the blocks on to do your crafting for your cards, the Dollar Tree has them, but they only have the small ones. But I'm going to show you what I did on mine. But whew, boys and girls, y'all gotta give me a minute. Thank you, Lord. See how that worked? My shoulder is killing me, boys and girls. I don't know what happened to my shoulder. But I'm going to show you something in just a minute. Uh-oh. Does anybody notice my new glasses I got from the Dollar Tree? These suckers are beautiful. Beautiful. And I got another pair. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Woo. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Oh, gee whiskers. Gee whiskers. Woo. That pain was no joke. Stress causes pain, and I was just having a hot flash. So, but I was right in front of my caseworker today in my lobby, and I went to faint and fall out. I landed into the mailbox, and she's like, "Are you taking a taxi?" And I'm like, "No." But anyway, these are a pair of glasses that I picked up. These are reading glasses, by the way. $1.50, I think I paid for these. I think $1.50, and the strength on them is 125, but they look so much better than the other glasses that I was wearing, which are these ones right here. But these ones they graduate with your eyes. You know what I'm saying? When you gradually go up a stage and you need glasses. These right here are so beautiful, but I don't like animal print, but I still thought these were beautiful because first of all, they're blue. They got a little touch of blue on them. Give me 1 minute. They got a little touch of blue on them. And they are so pretty. They're so pretty. Yeah, there you go. Now I just take a little bit of sanitizer. And I just like to put a little sanitizer on my glasses. That's what I do all the time, so don't worry about me. And I like to sanitize them. You know, people try on these things in the store, and some people go to the bathroom and don't. Oh my God, they're gonna talking too much again. Ah! Yeah, let me see these ones. Oh, these are beautiful. Let me see if I can read. Oh yes, oh yes. Do not touch. Okay. Now I purchased these glue sticks. You get 5 for $1.25. $1.25. So I'm gonna check my my hot glue gun, but that's not what I wanted to show you. But I wanted to do a little bit of tidying up real quick before I showed you what I was going to show you. Look at my pretty little card. Oh my goodness. Yes. So some of these cards are finished already. And then now this is one of the stamping things where you put this stamp on it and you use it. And I used a glue stick to stamp it and to put down there. Now I have about maybe 5 or 6 stamps, and I don't feel like going through taking off this stamp and having to wash it and then get the other one. So what I actually did was I used some of my business card holders to put the stamp on, and then I would did be like that, and then I would stamp my card, and it was working like that. But it started getting to the point where I was leaning my hand, and then if there was ink here, it would get on the card. So this right here, I'm gonna see. Okay, there we go. This has a film, so you need to take the film off. That's what I got this knife for. That's the film. Now I'm going to put my stamp on, and I line it up with one of these clear lines right here. And then my stamp is there. Now I have an extra glue stick that I'm just about finished with the glue. Now I don't know if there's any film. It doesn't seem like there's any film on the opposite side. So I'm going to take my E6000 type of glue, and I'm just going to put a little dot. And then you want to put the needle back inside of the glue. This clogs up so fast, but I'm not going to lie, it's a struggle finding that little hole in there. And there's my holder. I almost purchased the holder and then I realized that I have my own holder right here. I should have washed it off a little bit. So all I'm going to do is keep these like that. Now, I have another block. And here you may see I started stamping on the inside, and in some places it got a little bit more, got a little bit less. So I realized I couldn't use that. And that was when I was using the business card holder, because I make business cards for people, and when I give them the business cards, I put them inside of the little holder. So I'm going to take this one off and put it with my holder. But you know what? I need to know what to do with these cardboards. I don't want to throw them away. I have a whole lot of them now because these are going to be useful for something. I just don't know what. Maybe, put it on the outside of a card if I mail a 3D card or something like that. But they are definitely beneficial. So I have not been throwing them away. I actually lost what I was looking for. So I'm not going to be able to show you the next one. But boys and girls, we will be spending some time together in the kitchen because I bought some banana nut bread. I want to try the other muffin mix, but I have to be easy eating stuff like that since I had reduced those type of foods, and I'm craving those type of things again, and that's due to stress again, but not stress enough to make me cry. The crying has stopped. That I told my doctor today, that medicine, but he did tell me that he gave me 150 milligrams instead of 300 milligrams. So I told him I could have sworn that what he gave me was 300 milligrams, which I need to make sure because I may have to go back on that medicine to help me. But boys and girls, when I tell you them hot flashes, but I'm not sure I can get through another winter without them hot flashes, especially stepping out this house. I went outside a couple of days ago on my birthday, and I was absolutely cold. I was in the mall freezing. And my daughter, I was like, I'm going to the car. So even today, that fan that's on right now, it is freezing in this apartment. It's absolutely cold in here. But because I every now and then get a hot flash, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to leave it at that. And I'm end this video so I don't run your ear down with this chatterbox thing I got going on. But thank you so much for watching, liking, and subscribing, and especially sharing if that's what you do, because you love me so much. I love you too. Bye-bye.